Imagine you open a Gemini and type just one prompt, and within a seconds, AI writes the entire SOLIDWORKS macro for you. No manual VBA coding, no searching through API documentation. Just describe what you want. Just watch how the AI is analyzing the prompt, understanding the workflow, and generating the complete VBA macro line by line, and building the logic needed to automate the entire drawing creation process just in few seconds. Then just copy the generated code and paste it into the VBA editor, and simply hit the run button and watch how the drawing is created automatically. Sounds almost too good to be true, right? But here's the real question. Can AI actually generate the production-ready engineering drawing with the correct views, dimensions, annotations, GD&T, and a complete BOM? Or is it just capable of creating the basic draft? In this video, I will be covering, is it really possible to create that production-ready drawing? Or just we can create the draft and we have to manually apply the dimensions and other things. We will also see where it performs surprisingly well and where it completely fails. So let's head to the Gemini chat. So here I'm going to use Google Gemini AI for macro code. So let's select this 3.1 Pro model and let's type our prompt. So let me type I want to create a drawing from the assembly, like each individual part. So I want to auto-generate the drawing views and the BOM from any assembly. Like if there is any assembly opened in my SolidWorks, and if I run the code, then it will be creating my drawing. So give me the macro code for creating that. And make sure to mention your SolidWorks version because of the API issues. So let me first mention the SolidWorks version. Here I'm using SolidWorks 2025. So I'm using 2025 version. So SolidWorks 2025. And now let's simply click on this arrow and that's it. Now Gemini is analyzing the prompt and it will be giving us the macro code to create the drawing and the BOM. So let's wait. It will hardly take few seconds for generating the macro. Now here we have the macro code generated. Like as you can observe, this is our complete macro. So we need to just copy this code and paste it into the VBA editor. So first, let's copy this code and let's check if it's working or not. Now let's head to the SolidWorks. And here I have this sample assembly opened. Like it's a PV valve assembly and I'm going to demonstrate everything on this. So I have saved it and it's open in my SolidWorks. Now let's click on this button that is to create a new macro and let's name our macro drawing and BOM, something like that. You can name anything you want according to your requirements and just save it. Now as you click on save, we will be head to the VBA editor. So let's paste our copied code, this one that we got from the Gemini. So again, copy it and simply we need to paste it on that VBA editor. Before pasting, first of all select all these and then paste this. Now we have the code and let's click on this run button. As we click, we have our first error. So this is the argument not optional, that is the compiler error. So for solving that, we will again give the output of the error to the Gemini and it will give the updated code. So this usually happens because of the API, as no AI can perfectly give you the complete working macro. You need to do some adjustment by prompting the AI. Like here I'm giving it the error prompt like BOM table 4 argument not optional error, and here it will analyze the error and give me the new code or some suggestions to improve that. Let's see what happens. Now it's analyzing the error and completely checking the previous code, and here it gave me the fix to replace some block and to add some other blocks. If you are not from the coding background, you might not be comfortable by replacing the code from one particular section. So instead of that, I will be telling Gemini to give me full updated code. Like I don't know where to paste these things. So give me complete code. So now I will be prompting Gemini to give me the complete code. And one thing I forgot to update is whenever we are getting like if we are going to auto generate the drawing and BOM table, so we need the template path for drawing and the BOM table, because the template path may vary from system to system and version to version. I will be prompting give me the complete code, and also make sure to add my drawing template path and then BOM table path. So let's copy our path first. For that, head to the SolidWorks and click on this settings option. Here in the system options, you will find the file locations like here. Then simply from this drop down, you can browse to the BOM table and the drawing template. Your drawing templates are saved. This BOM table. So this is the location of my BOM table. Here, all my BOM tables are saved. So you can head to this location and just copy the path, and let's paste Gemini chat. So here I have pasted both my path, and when I hit enter, it will be updating new things to my code and also updating the path so that my drawing templates and BOM table templates are picked from that path. So here I got the complete working VBA. Now let's check if it's working or not. So again, let's paste it. And here you can observe it's kind of error. So let's first do run, and here you can observe. Here we got the syntax error. So click on the OK and just select this, copy, and just paste these things in the chat and tell the Gemini like the compile error we are getting, and just hit enter. So now it's analyzing the error, what error we got, and it will be giving us a new updated macro. And here we have the new fix. So this is our new macro. So let's see this one is working or not. So again, head to the editor and just select all these and just paste the new one and hit the run button. Now as we hit the run, you can observe the drawing and BOM successfully generated. So let's see what's the result in SolidWorks. So this is what it generated, but it is not the result that we were expecting from the code. So let me modify it. I have prompted give me the macro code that generate more sheets of the individual part used in assembly, like 3 views of each part in a sheet, and then the isometric view at the top right corner, and make sure to adjust the position and scaling of the views. So let's see if this prompt works. Just simply hit the enter, and now it will be creating new macro code according to our prompt. So wait for the few seconds. And here we have the new macro code. So we just need to copy this code and we need to paste it in the VB editor by replacing the previous one. So this is our complete code, and here we have the few options to add on, like BOM to every part, insert the dimension, or export the generated sheet to the PDF. So we can do one thing, we can export the generated sheet to the PDF, like just click on this option. So it will add this thing to our code. But before doing that, let's check if that code is working or not. That's the most important thing. So just simply copy this, and now let's unsave this drawing and again to the editor and just paste the code and hit run. Now this time, as you can observe, it started creating drawing in much better way. But here, as you can observe, we have the issue. The first sheet was in landscape format and now it's in portrait. So we need to fix that. So our code is working perfectly, but we need to fix the layout of the sheet, and the isometric view went out of the sheet, so we need to fix that. So let's head to the Gemini chat again and let's fix these things. And now here let's prompt it to like, now I want my part views in landscape sheet, something like that, to basically convert the portrait into landscape. And then let me add one more thing, that is I want the assembly at the center in the single sheet and a BOM table on that. So for that, let me enter a few more things like, and I want a complete assembly centered and enlarged like in a one sheet and a BOM table on the top right corner, something like that. So after giving this prompt, it will create much better results. Now simply just add one more thing, like I forgot to add the auto balloon, so let's add the auto balloon prompt after the enlarged. Just hit that click button and now it's analyzing this prompt and it will give much better results. So the macro code now we'll be getting will create these things. So let's see what's the result. And now here we have the macro code, that is the sheet 1 is assembly, means sheet 2 plus is a part sheet, and then the PDF export. This is our macro, and now let's just copy all this macro and just replace this with our previous one. So again in the SolidWorks, just don't save this drawing, and now in the VBA editor paste this newly copied code. And as you hit on the run button, here we have the results. As you can observe, now it's creating the drawing. Just wait for a few seconds and you can observe the results on our screen. So here it created the first assembly view, and then it will be creating the part view one by one. Like this is the exploded assembly, then the parts, and all in landscape format. So this is basically the draft of the drawing, like you get the views of your parts and you need to apply the dimensions manually because we didn't updated the model items or the chain dimensioning in our code. And here we have the prompt, that is the drawing generation is completed. So just click on OK. And this is basically how you generate the drawings using the AI in SolidWorks. And now question. Is it really possible to create the manufacturing ready drawings using artificial intelligence with one single prompt? For now, it's not possible because AI is not that much evolved to create the drawings that are production ready. Like it doesn't know the dimension which you are going to apply and which standards your industry follow and where to apply dimension and which type views you want in your drawing. So technically that is not possible for now. In future, maybe there will be some upgradation in AI that can handle these things. And now, as you can observe, the PDF export thing didn't work in our macro. So you can just reprompt it and you can get the PDF export also. So till now, the AI is only helpful for creating the draft and small automations in your SolidWorks. You can just create the draft using the AI and you can automate the further things like sheet creation and then the several templates, then some modifications in parts like minor modification and configuration also. So this was all about how you can use the AI for the all automations in your SolidWorks to make your workflow easy. Also, I have attached the link to the Google Forms in description, so you can click on that link and then fill out the Google form, and then you will get the script in your mailbox. So make sure that this script is for 2025 version, and if you're using some other version, then there might be some issue related to API. So make sure it's for 2025 version. Hope you like this video, and we will be coming with another amazing video on automation light. In next video, I'm going to cover how you can do the complete automation. So stay tuned for that.